Ladies and gentlemen, Spring Stampede continues with this special four-man contest set for one fall. The first one to pin or make his opponent submit will receive a shot at the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Sister Sherry. They're from 110th Street in Harlem, New York. Booker T, Stevie Ray, Harlem Heat.
Sherry's in a good position here. She stands a chance of managing either one of them. She's got a double shot at this.
All right, it's going to come down to, well, it may come down to who can watch each other's back.
Well, you said it earlier. You might have got a key there. Just a little a move, if you will. One in silver, one in gold. I mean, first time ever split. I guarantee you she's got a game plan for these guys' brain, and it is to take that goal home.
Well, that's why she has them in different heights, because she wants them to think individually.
Go back, Dave Pinter.
The opponents, first from Chicago, Illinois, is the total package, Lex Luger! His tag team partner, standing 7 feet 4 inches tall and weighing 482 pounds, is the Giant!
Oh, yeah.
There they are, the still unification, the old high 10, here they come.
And both of these men, former heavyweight champions of the world.
Yeah, and you know, you said it there, Tony. And let's lay it out on the line. Shows the cohesiveness, shows the togetherness, but this ain't about tag team wrestling here. This is about one man getting an opportunity to wrestle for the world's heavyweight title. You go around it any way you want, call it, we're together and all that, but I guarantee you, when you're matched up head to head, I mean, the goal means more to these guys. It should mean more to these guys than being cohesive in this match. That's my take on it.
I'd like to see Sting in this match.
Who?
Sting.
I tell you, let me tell you about Sting. We know what his goal is, and I'm not so sure, because he's not talking to us, that his niche in life or his focus is Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Not necessarily the title, but Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Just so happens that it's one and the same, and it's the way it's been throughout most of our sport here.
And that's why they're still thriving.
Well,
that's why they're still there, Brain.
That's right. I think he realizes, too, Sting, that it's Hogan's plan to turn all the fans on him, turn all the wrestlers against him, turn all his friends against him. Sting thinks everybody that turned against him is because of Hogan, and that don't sit good in that man.
Who is going to start and who will tag whom? And, you know, let's take a look at what will happen. If Lex Luger feels his partner should get the shot and Lex Luger's in trouble, obviously the first man he would tag would be that man right there, the Giant. Same thing with Harlem Heat.
They in there with brothers, though. These two guys are brothers. Harlem Heat are brothers. I mean, and there's got to be a different type of game plan, I'm telling you.
Will the Giant be able to choke slam any man in that ring? Well,
he had choke slam all of them, Brain, and you know that.
I know, and Luger can pick anybody up on his back. We know that, and you know how Harlem Heat can do off that top rope.
Well, you know what, we talk so much about the world title, and there is no question that we heard the Giant, the comments that Hogan wants to divide, Hogan wants to tear apart WCW by dividing teams like this. You know, Sting will be the first one, I'm sure.
My brother gonna personally take care of that Giant, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yes, we understand now. We did when you had your interview earlier, but Sting feels that Hulk Hogan, I'm sure, and we hear this secondhand, is the cancer in WCW.
Right.
He is what has caused all this. He is the one man that we, WCW, need to eliminate, because when you cut out the cancer, the patient is okay, and Hulk Hogan is that. There's no question about that. And Sting has that focus, at least we assume.
But what's going to be going through Hogan's mind right now, wherever he's at watching it, knowing DiBiase took a hike and walked out, not knowing what happened with Nick Patrick, you can see that Nash is the most happy guy walking around.
Yeah, that phone line's got to be, them cellular's got to be on fire right now. Whoa, look at the power. Lex Luger, look at the power.
That is power.
How many times has Stevie Ray or
Racking,
either one, been that high? Do it now.
Yeah, get this over, rack him.
And I think the Giant even said, rack him right now, go for the win. How about that? But Luger, as he stepped in, got a back step that time from Booker T. Wow, so much at stake. Not only a chance of going after the world title, but a chance at wrestling Hollywood Hulk Hogan, the world champ.
But think, Tony, if you're a one man in there like Luger, He's got to think move for move, and he knows he's got with the Giant. He knows he's got both Harlem Heats to control. He's got to think for 4 people. That's a lot to do in that ring.
You got to just be focused in on who's there. You're right about all them things. But right now, you're getting choked by this guy, and you got to be focused on what's happening right in here.
Desperation move by Luger.
Oh, hung him up. Yeah, baby.
Well, if anybody was ever ready to become champion of the world again, it's this man Luger. Well, it's only 4 of them if you think about it, really.
And if anybody really draws from the adoration of the fans and their cheers and their encouragement, it is Lex Luger, as you saw right there. But here we go, and this is what's going to have to happen.
Now they're working as a team.
That's right, and I'm sure, and you brought this up, Dusty, for them to be successful,
Exactly.
they will do this. And whoever gets the pin, I'm sure that's okay with the brother combination here.
Yeah, they're going to take it to that same house. See, Luger and the Giant don't live in the same house. Oh, hammered him.
How about that big sledgehammer? Luger leaving his feet with that clothesline. 1, 2, got a 2 count.
That's the difference, living in the same house.
Yeah, and here's another thing right here. Luger didn't, going to make the tag now. See, he gave him a try. He gave him a go. He gave him a good go. Now the Giant, biggest man in the world, just walk in here. Say, hello, how you doing? Welcome to Spring Stampede. I'm getting ready to knock the snot out of you right here.
I'm gonna pick you up as high as I can and throw you down as fast as I can.
That Sherrick game plan coming into play, I'm telling you.
Whispering in the ear of Stevie Ray now. Let's bring up one other point, too. We've talked so much about how cohesive a brother team is and how great Harlem Heat has been over the years. Former World Tag Team champs over and over again. But also, we cannot deny, if you have a brother or had a brother, you know about rivalries within the family. Sometimes there's not that brotherly love that you come to expect.
Wow.
Will it come to light here?
He's hammering him now. Look at him rock. He's rocking the Giant right here, 2 below.
Uh-oh, he's woke the Giant up.
Oh! You're not going to get out of that one. That big lariat from that 450-pound Giant. That'll choke you up. Here's a big one again.
Wow. Well, this guy is so big and agile.
That's the best thing to do. Oh, my goodness.
Quite a power move on his own right there.
I think he's gonna nosebleed. He's up so high.
Wow.
And they're doing the right thing here, guys. Roll out of the ring. Get away from it all. And
I tell you what, the Giant and Luger have both looked real good. Real good.
look at this. I tell you, sometimes we assume that brothers love each other, but I know, because I got 4 boys, they don't always love each other. They fight a lot, too.
Yeah, you raised them. And there's a lot. There's a lot at stake here, too, that makes this fire even burn deep, as Tony said. You're right. You're right.
And look at this, casting an eye towards Sister Sherry, and she is encouraged.
Well, it shows you what's going down here and how important this is. You got 2 brothers fighting each other right now.
I don't want to read any more into this thing than needs to be, but she certainly is encouraging Stevie Ray a lot here.
Well,
Just take that
she might have had a game plan and say Stevie Ray is going to be the one
Take that
that we're
at
going to
face value.
soften him up and go ahead and get it. And maybe Stevie Ray, when he got in there and felt the roar of the crowd and smelled the popcorn burning, he said, man, this is good. I need to be champion of the world.
Well, there you go. Right now, though, there she's over encouraging now Booker T, but he's not even looking at it.
Look at this, the Giant Luger now square off.
How about this, guys?
You gonna rack him?
Are they going to hold up to the pact they made? Better man win. Let's see.
Well, that's what they got to do, man. I mean, it's in there to play. They got to.
2 of the strongest men in the world right here.
And 2 men who know each other quite well as opponents as well as team members.
Look at
Luger,
Luger,
as
put the
strong
brakes
as
on.
he is, how can you push off a 450-pound man who has the leverage and the vertical base of this big guy? Duck. He's going to beat. Oh! 1,
There it is.
2.
Oh, man.
And Luger kicked out.
Wow.
Deja vu.
Wow, that
He
was...
went for it, didn't he? Man.
He had to.
Oh, baby.
Shows you how bad he wants it. He went for it all there.
And hey, I don't want to do a lot of sideline coaching here, but I'm surprised when that happened.
They tagged him.
Oh,
They
my
tagged the
goodness.
Bros.
How about this?
Yeah, Harlem Heat come to town.
And the fans are
Get on in there.
Oh, yeah.
Harlem Heat come to town.
Luger and the Giant help round the crowd up here. They want to see it.
Oh,
We've
it's
never
great.
seen
I
it.
like it.
And we're getting ready to see it live at Spring Stampede.
Well, I've seen him argue before a lot. I've never seen him fight, though. Imagine they have.
Oh, that's a look of concern.
Well, right now you're going to think about when you was a child growing up and which one did the worst things to the other. I guarantee you.
You may go along in life, and Booker T and Stevie Ray certainly come out each and every time they're in a match and say this: they are scared of no man, but the only man they may be scared of is their own brother. Well, guys, come on, lock it up here. The big prize at the end of the tunnel.
We know hand-me-downs now.
I like this here. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what they could do? They could turn right around and tag Luger and the Giant in, but they want to go at it here.
Oh, now look, look here now. Okay.
I wouldn't waste any energy. I'd tag the other
They locked up.
All right. Now remember, if you break them down, Booker T, the quicker, Stevie Ray, the biggest, the strongest.
That's a good reversal right there in that arm lock.
Back elbow. Side headlock. Man, what is he thinking of? I got my brother with his arm around my head. What do I do? Go for it is what you do. Clothesline, nope. Almost daring him to hit the ropes. Lured him in. Great agility that time. How about it?
Oh, yeah.
Little show off here.
Now sneak up behind your brother and knock him out. That's what you do.
Well, let's see if that happens.
Well, he could get in there and roll him up somehow.
Shove your brother to the floor. That's what you do. Beat the daylights out of your brother. Kick him, kick him, kick him.
Booker T has tagged in Lex Luger.
Well, do what I did to my brother.
What was that?
I fired him.
I'm sure you did. Luger reluctantly ducks to the ropes here. And the fans chant Luger's name. Look at the smile on the face of big Stevie Ray of Harlem Heat.
Boy, he had a chance for no more hand-me-downs and didn't take it.
Little test of street.
And Luger goes for the gut shot with the side of the boot. Ray crosses, forearm shots now to the ear. Head first to a turnbuckle.
Is that one turnbuckle still exposed?
No, they put a brand new turnbuckle pad. There you see Booker T, far side. That's the turnbuckle that was exposed. Meanwhile, Stevie Ray fires back on Luger. And not many people can bring Luger down to one knee with blows like that, but Stevie Ray, one of the biggest and one of the best.
Yeah, you might be seeing the game plan come into play here now. They went ahead and took over. They did the thing.
Ray Schlager, the side salto or side suplex, whatever you want to call it.
That's good.
It is on target. Here he goes. Luger, Giant.
Oh, man.
Big headbutt.
Oh.
That was handed down from generations. The whip in to the left side. Oh, how about that lariat?
Boy, he is so big and agile. I'll tell you, this young man, the future is so bright for all four of these guys.
And you know the Giant's going to get bigger. He's young yet. He's going to get bigger.
He's in his early 20s, you're right. Big slap to the chest.
He'll be over 10 feet someday.
Oh, here's a pickup.
Oh.
You can just see the pain on the face of Booker T. Giant measures him. Look at this, 450, hitting the ropes. But that allowed Booker T a little bit extra time.
Yeah.
There was no tag made.
No.
There was no tag made. At least I may have missed it, but I didn't see one. Randy Anderson talking to Booker T. And Stevie, he's going to put the brakes on here.
There was no tag. No tag
There was
at all.
no tag at all. You're right.
Right on top of the game. There you go, Pee Wee. Get him out.
Don't
Didn't see
allow it. Send him back. And here's the brother teamwork we talked about. Didn't even make the tag. Willing to make an exchange. An illegal exchange, but now in the corner.
Yeah, they clubbing on him right in there. Now they got him in a situation now. Maybe the fresher guy coming in.
That's the best thing to do, guys, against a man 7'4", 450, double teaming.
Or offer him cash.
Double teaming, I think, would be #1 on my list. How high up in the air did that Harlem sidekick have to go? Oh, that one.
Oh, that one got him there.
That one
got him
glazed.
rocked. The Giants rock. The Giants rock.
Uh-oh.
It's a Harlem sidekick that's taken many men down, and there's the good move. Go to the knee. Drive the big man down. That time, Booker T saw that the Harlem sidekick would not take him down to the head. Go to the leg, take him down that way.
Once you get him down, you better keep him down.
And right now, Harlem Heat's dominating this one with great teamwork and great strategy as well. Tell you what, I've got a lot of respect for all four men. Look at that, try to snap him over. And the Giant, we've never seen him like that.
Yeah, but Tony, they got him in the right position. You know what I mean? They got him down, don't let him up. And I'm afraid he's a getting up and he's an up.
Giant's got a lot left in that tank.
You're not kidding. Incredible reserve by this mammoth, former world heavyweight champion, the Giant. Big knee left. Stalks Stevie Ray to the left side. Back to the right side. Big foot.
Harlem Heat's taking the worst in this match.
And the Giant gives Luger the opportunity to go for the gold if he can win the match here.
He's going to rack him. He's going to eventually go for that. You know that.
Scoop slam, put him down. Luger drives the point of the elbow down. And again.
Got him again.
Remember, it's the torture rack, it's the choke slam, the primary weapons of this team. Booker T wanted to make a save, did not need to. The kick out was made.
No, but he knew the importance of that situation. They're going ahead. If they're going to put that trophy, if you will, or get that shot at it into their home, they got to go on with it. If they're going to take it to their crib, they got to be right.
You are watching what it means to get a shot at Hulk Hogan. You are watching what it means to compete on a big-time level in the #1 sport in the world, pro wrestling. Good to have you with us. Spring Stampede lighting up the airways.
Nobody home.
The quickness by Luger, the pickup. Belly to back, got him down. He's going to do it right now.
Oh, yeah, up we go, up we go.
Oh, boy, and I tell you, it's a great move by Stevie Ray.
Oh, he dropped him on his head.
The winner of this one goes on to face the world champion, the one and only Hollywood Hulk Hogan. It could be Booker T, it's not.
Yeah, when you're talking Hogan, you're talking about the man. As long as he wears that gold around his waist, Hollywood Hulk Hogan is really what this is all about. As you said, this fight for nutrition, if you will. This fight to win, to play the game, to meet Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
To cover 1, 2, got a 2 count. Also think about this. Luger and the Giant, great tag team, but also both former champs. Both men have been there before. They have faced Hogan, and probably, even if they don't win tonight, they will have that shot maybe down the road. But for Booker T and Stevie Ray, this may be the one and only chance. They are known as a tag team. They will go on from here to vie for the tag team belts. Maybe this is their one and only shot.
Yeah, opportunity surely knocking on the door of Harlem Heat.
You know, it's advantageous for either Luger or the Giant to be in that ring saving who's ever in there, because only you want to win it. You don't want someone else to win it. You want to win it. You got to be in there, in that ring. So you got to save everybody. You want this match to keep going until you can get in there.
Yeah, and the longer it goes on, you're going to see these men tired because they are beating on each other. They big, they strong, they bad.
Luger ducked a lariat, and Luger did not duck the Harlem sidekick.
This could be it right here. If we can get over and get a cover, this could be it.
Stevie Ray slowly but surely making that cover. The Giant in to make a save.
Well, you wonder, is he saving Luger because he likes him, or is he saving Luger because he wants to save himself?
Well, I think he's saving Luger because they're a team. They've told us so many times. He would rather see Luger win than Booker T or Stevie Ray here.
Well, the Giant should come over right now and throw a couple shots into it, Luger.
Well, there you go, Coach. Good point. Whip into the right side, and that lariat caught him right below the breastbone there. 1, 2, got a 2 count, right below the sternum. And that will force all that air out of that diaphragm and really knock the wind right out of you.
Well, he's got him in the diaphragm. You're right. He's got the wind knocked out of him. And now controlling the situation with Lex Luger stuck in the middle of the ring right there where he can't get over and make a tag. Although the Giant got a long wingspan, he can reach over there. But Luger right in the middle of the Spring Stampede sign is in bad shape.
And as much, like we said earlier, as much as any wrestler in this sport, Luger draws from the cheer, from the support, from the adoration of the fans. And he's getting it once again. As the hand goes up, you see him on the far side. They're stomping, they're cheering, they're encouraging the total package, and he's responding again.
Come on up, baby. Come on up.
A wonderful athlete he is.
He hits the people.
Back elbow again. He got out of it, picked him up. They both hit hard. They both hit very hard. Neither man can get up.
Yeah, he didn't get him real high, but got him just enough on the back of that head right there, trying to make a tag.
Uh-oh, fresh Harlem Heat.
That is Booker T.
Oh!
How about that strategy?
That was the right thing to do.
Well, I don't know. It just got him upset there.
Yeah, but it kept him from tagging him.
I'd have come and gone behind Luger and small package him right there. That's what I would have done.
Well, let's
I mean, we're like a bunch of coaches here, aren't we?
Well, I'm telling you, it's easy to set up here, but when you're in there, I know, I've been there. It is rough.
Scissor kick on the back of the head, one of his primary weapons. And you got to give Harlem Heat a lot of credit. They've hit him with everything, and they have executed their top maneuvers to perfection, with the exception of their big maneuvers, like the Harlem Hangover, the Big Apple, here's a cover, the Heat Seeker, the Heat Bomb.
Yeah, but the Harlem Hangover, they takes both of them. You know what I mean? And only one of them can win this thing. Maybe that's in their repertoire.
Maybe so. Maybe the only way they can win it is with the double team. Maybe that's what they're accustomed to.
Doesn't matter if they win it, whatever way they do it, as long as they can do it, that's all they care about.
You are seeing 4 superb athletes give everything they have to chase one title, the most prestigious title in this sport has ever seen, against the greatest champion this sport has ever seen, like him or not, Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Up on top, and Luger goes down the way.
Well, he's going to try to make a tag here.
You got to stop him. You don't want that giant in there. It's the last thing Harlem Heat wants.
Desperation, but where's Stevie Ray? Stevie Ray's Stevie has a tag. Yes, a tag has been made. Oh, and a big one's been made too.
Here he comes, man. Let's go, rock and roll.
That's the biggest tag of Luger's life right there.
Big headbutt. Remember, but by tagging, Luger could see the opportunity to win the World Tag Team title. By the wayside. How about that power slam?
Oh, man.
He almost kicked him through the ropes that time.
And he kicked him over the rope right now. He's going to go. I believe choke slam time is in order in Tupelo, Mississippi.
Yeah.
Look at him standing here.
Come on, Stevie Ray. Tell me what the wattage is on the light bulbs, because you're going up to the ceiling, pal.
The fans erupt. They are standing in unison, many holding the hand up in the air.
Look at the size of those paws.
He's walking over to Lex Luger.
He said tag me. Look at this.
Brother,
he's giving him the
unbelievable. That is unbelievable.
And he's
The
got
wreck is on him.
He's got him rocked. He's got him rocked. It's
That's
Lex
it.
Luger.
Oh, man. The Giant took a big step at manhood and iconism, baby. That's what it's all about. Only certain times in a lifetime do you have that opportunity. And he gave it away to Lex Luger.
I mean, Dusty, he had him beat. The Giant could have gone in there.
Wow.
He wasn't there. He could have taken that match. He could have taken the opportunity of a lifetime home with him. He walked over to Luger. He said, tag me. Tag me. You do it. You have the opportunity. You deserve it more than me.